man. Just light bulb moment. It's like, what does that old saying always say? If you follow the money, everything gets revealed and everything comes out in the wash. So I'm looking back at this last election that we had, between, Kamala and Trump. And one thing that always, puzzled me is how Kamala had so many other credible and legitimate running mates that she could have picked. Then why is it that she picked a no name, Tim Walz, who nobody have ever heard of on the national stage? The man, even in his confirmation or even in hearings, you know what I mean? He's lied about, his service record. He's lied about being in Tiananmen Square, when all that ruckus was going on. But then one thing I did a little digging. One thing I noticed that the media never pushed, and the media, of course, never, revealed was once Tim Walz came on as her running mate, Kamala Harris's campaign was flushed with about $30 million in cash the very next day. And remember, didn't she spend like about $500 million in that 90 days that she was running? So, makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you, scratch your temple just a little bit. It's like, why Tim Walz? Why not Pritzker? Why not Buttigieg, who she said she was gonna pick? Nobody knew who the hell Walz was. Nobody. But yet, not even a year after he was damn near put into the White House with her, he comes up. He's being revealed that all this fraud was going on under his watch. You know what I mean? Not only that, but that he retaliated against whistleblowers. This fraud has been, they've been blowing the whistle on this for quite some time, and he's been the main barrier to stop any kind of further investigation. So imagine that. He's a no-name, and he gets put on the ticket. Could it possibly be that he was picked for a certain reason? Like, I don't know, say, once he got in the office, he would have stonewalled even further, and he would have had a hell of a lot more power. You know what I mean? Not just not state representative power. He would have had federal power. And so one shudders to think, if he would have gotten in office, how much more of this fraud going on in his state would have been ramped up even further? Ramped up to even higher levels, to levels we couldn't even imagine. And so that's just, the cabal right there, where it's a two-tier system, baby, two-tier justice system. Rules for thee, but not for me. Some of the stuff that these cats get away with. And unfortunately, it's like, if nobody gets led away in the handcuffs, then the last modicum of trust and hope that people had in the justice system is just going to be fried. I mean, it already is. It's deteriorating with each day.